I want to thank all the callers for the questions. They are timely. And I want to thank you for listening and thank you for this wonderful program. The Teachers' Industrial Action that started a month ago. I have so far had 2 meetings under my chair involving the relevant stakeholders as the Ministry of Education and Sports, the Ministry of Public Service, and the Ministry of Finance. The President directed us to handle this matter, and those leaders of those organizations that are leading strikes of these teachers. It was observed that the teachers' strike came at a very wrong time when our children were preparing to go for exams, promotional exams. It was also noted that the government has been, to some extent, enhancing teachers' salaries since 2014. And to some extent, our teachers have something to take home, however little, compared to when we started in 2014. And now I wanted also to inform you that we came up with a strategy as a government that we enhance all the staff, all the workers of government in a phased manner. We started with scientists. I want to give you the background. In 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, there is when COVID came and the whole country closed down. You could not move from Arua to go to Kampala. A doctor in Arua was the only solution for whoever got sick during that period. The same applied to Madiokoro and other areas. We were all stopped from working apart from the medical personnel. And so was the rich people. Whether you have much money or not, you could not be airlifted to other parts of the world. We were all struggling to survive within our country. And so, after that time, we realized that some of our consultants, the highly trained medical people, were going out to serve in other parts of the world because of the low pay. And yet we also equally needed them. I want you to remember that we lost the second deputy prime minister in Uganda, here, during that period, and many other people, including members of parliament, that are big dignitaries. We could not take them to India, neither elsewhere. So that's when we came with the following. One, to equip all our medical facilities with a CT scan. That's why you have a CT scan in Arua, with the oxygen plants and ICU facilities. We have done it, but we needed people who could work in those facilities. And that's how, in order to attract our people to come and work in our facilities, to look after us, you and me, in case the COVID pandemic issue comes back, so that we don't struggle. Do you know that some of our consultants were giving a service to Ugandans in Kenya and the Jakai Chikwete Hospital? So we all agreed as cabinet under our chair, the president, that we needed to do something. So that to retain and also stop moonlighting. Moonlighting is when a medical staff is working in a government facility, he goes to a clinic, he goes to even these small things. So we said, let us enhance so that we stop all of this and also attract the best in the world Since that time, we have attracted very experienced, including consultants. Even here in Arua, you have consultants. This is for the good of everybody.
Okay.
Was that bad? Now, during that period, that's when the science teachers, I was already Prime Minister, came up and said, we are the ones, we do this. The presidents, these are very few. When we counted, there were only 130. Then we said, let us handle the science group first. That's how we enhanced their salaries. In fact, a nurse or a graduate nurse gets above 4 million. A doctor, the one who has just come, Dr. Yumi, gets 5 million and above, depending on your experience, and the time of service, and qualification. We even have consultants who are getting 20 million a month, isn't it? So we have been able to attract the notables in the medical fraternity. Now, after that, the security is very important because everybody benefits from this. We were guided by the president that let us enhance in order for us to maintain the security of this country. So, in the second year, we started in 2023, 2022, 23, 23, 24, the rest, 24, 25, we enhanced for the security. Remember the first year, 23, 24, we enhanced a certain rank. I think we reached to a brigadier, and then now we enhanced for all. But at a certain level, because your economy cannot hold, you also have to remember that this economy is a developing economy. If we say we go full blast, we shall fail to work on our roads, we shall fail to provide medicine and many other things. So, as a responsible government, we have to negate and make sure that all our things that we require go together. Because once you put salary, you can never remove it from an individual. It's perennial until one retires, isn't it? Yeah. So we agreed in cabinet, even parliament, that we shall enhance in a phased manner. Now, other categories or other cadres, we agreed that after security, we shall be adding on other cadres. Not this year, because this year is gone. Now, we are in the budgeting process. I told the leaders of the teachers that we're in a budgeting process. Secondly, the timing of our, at the time when our children are going to do exams, we also need to be nationalists. This is what they call patriotism. I'm happy for me in my district, just a few schools, a few. And the other areas, they did not. For them, they did not go for a strike. They are working. And I believe in some schools here in Arua, some schools are working. Because I was told they are doing exams. Senior 4, how can they be doing exams when their teachers are off? So I want to thank the nationalistic teachers for, one, going to school to help our children to teach, to study. Then 2, I want to thank the leaders. There are so many leaders and teachers who said, no. For us, we were employed by government, not these pressure groups. So government, for us, we know, will enhance our salaries. The moment the president says yes, he said yes, but in a phased manner. Maybe they don't want us to work on we stop the construction of Koboko, Yumbe, Muyu, so that we can pay. Maybe we stop all these other activities because we do not have enough money that can hold this at a go. Teachers are many. It's not 1, 2. There are more, and that's why we said we shall handle in a phased manner. Mine is just a request as the head of government. These children who are not going to school are our children. They are your children, they are our children. Yeah. They are Ugandans. They are vulnerable because they are still young. They need to be educated, they need also to be responsible Ugandans tomorrow. But they need this kind of education. And so I wanted to request the teachers from West Nile to go back to school. Government is aware of your need. I know the president will talk about this either tomorrow during his press conference. So that's all I can give. You talked about corruption. Can I talk about corruption? The reason we have members of parliament is that not everybody can go to parliament. That's why you have my brother Hatim. That's why you have my sister here from Terego. That's why you have not everybody, because parliament, how can I term this? Maybe my colleagues will help me. It is representative.
Exactly.
I don't know whether I'm saying it.
They are supposed to give their issues to us.
To the members of parliament.
And then we can't present.
And you know that right now, if you sample people, if you get views, one of the category of people, the citizens, are not satisfied in terms of fighting corruption and the members of parliament, because they think they only talk when it is only favoring them.
Why don't they go and contest?
No, you are talking to a member of parliament. I'm also a member of parliament. Are they aware? People must know that members of parliament are representatives. Most members of parliament carry a lot of cross. They carry cross. I can call it like a cross of our people. For me, let me give an example of today. I have supported 11 barriers today. 11 barriers. Not only in my constituency. Now I carry the cross of the whole country. In the morning when I was coming here, I got 2 women. One came from Kasese. She said the husband has chased her from her house, and so she has come to stay with me. I should go to Kasese, yes, and stop the husband from marrying another wife. So she came to me. Don't laugh. Another came from a place called Nabanja. She says she got a loan from these money lenders and they are stealing her house. So that one I used police, part of my police, to go and handle. But the one of Kasese, I have contacted the RDC and the DPC to help. But she's still sleeping at my home. I had not planned it for her. But here I am with her now. I don't even know her. I don't know where she comes from. So the members of parliament you see here, that's what we go through. At home, I had to support 11 burials today. Oh, this one has died, you have to bury. Oh, this one is wedding. You must be the first contributor. All that money is from the members of parliament. And sometimes we also support government to work on roads. Sometimes for me, I find myself working on roads. You grade, you do this. So there is a way members of parliament have supported their communities.
Right, Honorable. I have reached over 300 churches and mosques with not less than 100 bags of cement. Nobody will thank you for this. I have raised over 3 million seedlings of assorted, both grafted, hardwood and softwood fruits. Nobody will talk about this.
By the way, let me tell you.
They will just pick a small thing and castigate you on it.
I sometimes thank the president. He's a father. Some of our members of parliament are too indebted. Too indebted, they are vulnerable.
You are living in a vicious circle of loans.
You were invited from one fundraising to another. There is when I cover 5 in a day for me.
True.
As a member of parliament.
All
Today,
of
let
us
me give
face
you
the
another
same.
one. Today, I delegated the Honorable Nambozo to go to Chibuku to represent me. Today, I was invited in Kayunga. There is a Muslim function. Today, I had 2 in my constituency. So, how do you handle? So, the members of parliament are supported to help the community. And some of them have really done a good job. And I mean, that's why most of these MPs have been elected back. Now, we have a system that regulates pay of government workers. And this is what we follow. But the members of parliament have the parliamentary commission, where I was as a member for 5 years, as a member of the parliamentary commission. I was a commissioner of parliament. I am telling you, some members of parliament cannot even sit in the house. They already took so many loans to please their voters, and they cannot survive on their own. But I want to thank these ones, because you cannot depend on loans and you survive an election. So these ones who have survived, my brothers, you are my heroes.
Thank you.
I'm telling you. So basically, that's what I can say on the members of parliament and corruption.
Okay, thank you
Now,
so much.
but members of parliament have fought corruption
Yeah.
in one way or the other. I've seen through Public Accounts Committee so much money being refunded and others arrested. Through COSASE and through the local government Public Accounts Committee. These are committees that are headed by parliament, and they do a good job. Yes, there could be 1 or 2 things or issues that can bypass us, but the president is always very keen, and he's clear-headed. We have the best president in this world.
Okay, so Honorable, that pending issue, because when the teachers started their strike, the local government officials also threatened, and when you address this, another party comes in handy also to threaten.
Some of these things are political. Let me talk about politics. Because we are in a political season, some of these people have negative forces behind them against our beloved president. We know this. Why at this time, when we are towards elections? Why? Don't you ask yourself, why, if you are not negative? They claim they have been patient for all this long. Only 3 months to the election period. 2. Why? They want to, to mislead. They want to mudsling. They want to tarnish the good image of our president. We have constructed schools. You heard what I said. A school goes hand in hand with other requirements, the teacher inclusive. We are not saying we are paying the best, but we are saying we have come from far, we have reached somewhere, and we have where the president is taking us. Please, even if you are a teacher and you are disgruntled, elect the president. You mean to say these people can help you? They can't. No, look at the other time they said they don't want to belong to iPod. Hey, iPod is for the thieves. Now they have already. So do you mean you can trust those ones? You read the back asleep. Now, can you really trust that party? Now, let me talk about others. Yesterday, I received 9 political parties who came in handy, and they said, among all the presidential candidates, 9 political parties registered in Uganda under inter-party political forum, under iPod. They said for them, they are going to support President Museveni. I have received yet another request from 4. In fact, I want to inform the president tomorrow that these political parties want to campaign for him and also move with him. Other political parties, they said it is within the law for political parties to make alliances. When they look around, these ones who are falling on the podium, these ones who are claiming, they are saying, we don't want to join iPod, and tomorrow they have joined, and they are requesting badly now because of money. No. Everybody is saying, no, what? Enough is enough. We are joining Museveni.
Okay.
So 14 political parties out of 20, how many are they? 26? 32. 26. Eligible. Mark that word. 26. 14 are behind Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. I've not talked about DP because he's also behind Museveni. DF. Is DF behind Museveni or where are they? They are behind. They are supporting Musei. UPC.
We have a standing
UPC. We have a memorandum with UPC. DP, UPC. Those are all the political parties. So you can see that our candidate is solid. Very solid.